We're having a good time this weekend. Thanks to all you folks giving me all these interesting poems to listen to. Oh, I'll start with a little something. What kind of job do you have? White collar? Blue collar? I spend most days in a t-shirt. Writing poems is a no-collar job. Just a little something.
Is the mic on?
Is the mic on?
Yes.
Yes.
You speak closer to it.
Okay, it's where we wanted it, at least location-wise. All right. Up early reading Yang Wan Lee. This old Zen joker had the right idea. One day he's drunk on white wine, falling down among the flowers. The next day he won't take a drink and says, who knows what it means to really get high? He takes long naps in his riverboat, writes poems when the mood strikes him. When he's depressed, the smell of young orchids revives him. In youth, he grew thin by the reading lamp. Now he shouts, don't read books, and turns his face to the sun. It's a long way from Sung China to the shores of Turtle Island, but this old Zen bum is a brother under the skin. You may have had the experience that this next poem talks about. You ever read some outstandingly wonderful poem and go, oh, damn, you know, oh, wow, how does he do that? How does she do that? You know, how did he think of bleeding guitars? Why can't I do that? You know, this is called deep understanding. Sometimes insightful art drives me crazy. I so crave the delight of deep understanding, that piercing view into the soul of life. I want to look at an old sneaker and see the world. I want to see the unraveling shoestring as a comment on the fragility of existence. What meanings lie buried in this old black recliner with its armrest covered in duct tape, or in the empty guitar stand, or the phone that doesn't ring, or the old Remington under the old t-shirt dust cover on the typewriter stand? Joy Harjo said she had some horses. Well, I've got some old rock and roll records. Do you get my drift? Allen Ginsberg wrote about a green car. Well, my car is green, and the heater doesn't work. I even own a red wheelbarrow, but it has a flat tire. And that's not a joke I made up, it's a fact. William Carlos Williams said, no ideas but in things. That's all well and good, but you have to see through the things to get to the ideas. James Laughlin said that when he died, he wanted his favorite old gray sweater nailed to a tree and left there for nature and the birds. Now that he's dead, I sometimes wonder about that sweater. Do you get my drift? Every once in a while, you meet what I call a good vibes person. It just radiates from them, you know? And I'm not talking about their religious orientation or whatever. They're just glowing because of who they are. And this is happened in Clarion, Pennsylvania, on the way back to Chicago after a Dodge Festival a few years ago. At the Triple R Steakhouse in Clarion, Pennsylvania. The waitress is an energetic young college student, obviously smart and outgoing. She takes our orders for beer and steak, brings them with a smile. So busy being herself, she doesn't know how good it is for the rest of us to see such open-faced joy and optimism. Her whole future's out there, and she's going to make it work. She's going to be a teacher, she says, and I can tell she'll be good. Listen, I say, as if I'm telling her an important secret, which I am, because I like her already and I can tell she will listen. When you get to those kids, show them Modigliani. The little ones always go for Modigliani. She has no idea what I'm talking about. And I don't blame her, but she's listening. She's still with me. Her curiosity is so transparent. Listen, I say, when you get to class next week, tell your professor, Modigliani. See what he says to that. Tell him you met this guy at the steakhouse who says Modigliani is the man. Show him a couple of pictures when you tell him. It's the long necks and almond eyes that gets them every time. That and that something else thing that happens when the real and unreal meet. Check it out yourself. You'll see what I mean. I was the at-home parent, and looking for things that I would enjoy and that my, 1 year, 2-year-old son would enjoy. Late in the afternoon, I discovered I could use art books. And those just like Modigliani, where it's real enough, but there's unusual stuff. I mean, kids, they don't care what you show them, they like everything. And like, I remember showing him some fauves, he goes, he didn't go, wow, just, ooh, blue face. Cool. That was interesting, Some of the early songs he liked was, I got my mojo working. I think kids like stuff like mojo. Fun words like that, they like that stuff. We never played kiddie music. There was no point. Real music is interesting enough, Anyway, speaking of music. Brought along my claves just for this one little poem here. I like to do this, sometimes I do this first in a reading because it's about creativity. I was reading a Quincy Troupe book. If you know him, really good, get down, high action, if he reads, high action guy. And meanwhile, Haydn was playing on the radio. And I noticed, somehow enough consciousness noticed, whoa, that Haydn sounds great. And I'm thinking, whoa, I'm sitting here simultaneously digging these two really different things. So, reading Snake Black solo, listening to Haydn, digging them both as if Quincy Troupe and Franz Joseph Haydn spoke the same language, the way Charlie Patton and Mozart speak the same language, and Shakespeare, Mingus, and Howlin' Wolf all speak the same language. There is no question. The Backdoor Man is universal as a Bach cantata, and Robert Johnson knows something Picasso knows, that E.E. Cummings knows, and Mungo Santamaria knows about what's working beneath the surface, which just shows you, when you dig your way to the bottom, you're in deep. I like to leave a handout when I do poems in schools, and tell them, okay, the assignment is obviously to go find out who everybody is. Because, most kids don't know who they are. Probably most human beings don't, either my group of people.